All right, y'all, let's just get right into this story. Miami woman says she was stabbed 6 times by someone she once called a friend over a missing cell phone. A Dade County a woman has been arrested over the weekend for allegedly repeatedly stabbing her roommate Dejanay Harrison after a dispute over a missing cell phone. According to the suspect's arrest report, Abigail Sion, whatever her name is, Hennington, 20, lives at the home with Harrison and got into an argument with Harrison after the victim said her cell phone was missing. Report said Hennington then, without warning, grabbed a kitchen knife and began to stab the victim multiple times on the right side of her body. A man who also lives at the home told police that he had just left the apartment and stopped to speak with a neighbor when he heard loud screaming coming from inside their home. Police said the man then quickly ran back into his apartment and found the victim bleeding and walking toward the front porch, where she collapsed, and then saw Hennington standing behind the victim before she fled the scene. Huntington was arrested shortly after and is charged with attempted murder. She is being held at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center without bond, as she should be. Now listen to this. Okay, y'all heard that. Oh, that's horrible. Ooh, this girl just walked back in the house like ain't nothing with a hoodie on. Okay, so anyway. So here's what the girl said who got stabbed. She says on this her Instagram. She says, hey to all my social media family friends. I was recently stabbed 6 times by someone whom I call a friend. Basically, what happened was I asked her to help me find my phone. She agreed. She found my phone before me, refused to tell me where it was because it was right in my face. As she stated, I continued to say, if you see where my phone is, why can't you just tell me? And called her crazy. I started to give up looking, but sure enough, 2 minutes later, I was able to locate it. I told her, you could have told me where it was. You act crazy. She replied, I'll show you crazy. Proceeds to the kitchen to grab a knife. I said, Abby, you better put that knife down. She said, no, I'll show you crazy. And before I can even respond, she started stabbing me and she wouldn't stop. I'm currently in the hospital at the Jackson Memorial, Miami, Florida, where I'm suffering with 6 stab wounds, 2 in the chest, 2 in my stomach, 2 on my arm. As I lay here in the hospital, I am in so much pain mentally and physically. Any donations will go towards medical expenses and my household bills since I will be out of work for a while. If you are unable to financially, a simple share or words and prayers will always be appreciated. So now she's irritated, y'all, because some people in the comment section are saying, oh, it got to be more to the story. This don't sound right. She just up and stab you. This don't sound right. It got to be more to the story. So she ain't like that. She ain't like when y'all say that. She's trying to tell everybody, oh, you mean more to the story? She stabbed me. Ain't nothing. It's what I said it was. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna go through her story on Instagram. And there's people, I guess, talking to her in DM. She said, because I'm so tired of she has mental health comments. She tired of hearing all. She even had excuses, y'all. And then she showed a picture, update my once beautiful stomach, as you can see with the staples. Ooh, and the hole. It looks real bad. Yeah, she went Benny Honey on that ass. But, yeah, she tore her up. But she's thankful for all the shares and whatnot and what y'all saying. She's thankful. So she says this in her story, not deleting anything. Can't wait for our day in court for the they're more to the story as people. Like I have to lie on an open investigation on my attempted murder. She put that in all caps, y'all. And she showed her changing her bandage. You can go on her story and check it out. Yeah, so she ain't having that, y'all. She tired of y'all with that BS. But here's the thing: when people say there's more to the story, I think I don't. It doesn't mean that necessarily that the person who's the victim is lying. It just means like they automatically thinking like it got to be something else. Like, well, people were saying like, were they dating? I guess I can understand how that could be offensive. Were they dating? And people were saying mental illness. In my opinion, you could call it mental illness. You could call it anger problems. But something had to be going on inside that woman's head for her to think that's a reason, a legit reason to go Benihana on somebody's ass. Okay, clearly, because that ain't it. But anyway, y'all know what I did? Let me tell you what I did. I went on Facebook because everybody these days, just about everybody these days got social media, right? So I went on Facebook. Now what the doggone thing? This thing do not want to cooperate. Oh, there you go. I went on Facebook to see if I could find a girl page, the one that like to stab people. So I went and I had a look. And so this is what I find. Let me show you what I find. So I went. Old Abby. She go by Abby Hennington on her page. I don't know what OSRS mean, but she says, though life is hard, my inbox open. This is an old post, by the way. Life is hard, my inbox open. If y'all ever want to talk, I know how it feels to feel like you ain't got nobody. So if you need somebody, I'll be that somebody. Giving up is easier than strengthening up sometimes, don't though? So I guess she going through some things. She said this in May 16th, though, 2022. And then someone posted in the comment section, such a kind heart world needs more like you 32 weeks ago. Now, someone did the same thing I did and look her ass up. Her name Mariah Price. She says, but you did your roomie like that, though. Find the nearest hell to go to. Kind my ass, bitch, he ain't kind. She's stabbing people. And then I put, why you stab that girl, Abby? Question mark. We need answers. We know she responded. That girl in lock up right now. But yeah, that's all I found. Though. That's all I saw. I looked her up to see if there was any signs of like, crazy posts, mental health posts, or someone who's enraged. But she sounded like someone who probably was a little lonely or whatever. Just somewhat, a little lonely and posting something, trying to be inspirational to others while she out here stabbing people and stuff. But anyway, comment in the comment section and tell me what you think about this story. I thought I'd share this with you. It seems to me that the girl's basically, if anything, she's just implying that the woman just snapped. And she just sounds like she got an anger problem to me. Yeah, so I don't know anything else about her mental state, but I would assume that something off about you if you think that's the reason to stab. Or maybe she just... I don't know, but y'all comment in the comment section and tell what y'all think about this story. Bye.